Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Antonio, back with another video today for the family. Wanted to talk to you guys really quick about this little Nas video that just recently came out. I actually saw it a couple of nights, last night when I was on social media. I saw it posted on Facebook, the Montero. Pretty interesting video, right? You know, gay kid, twerking on the devil and all that types of things. The visuals just outrageous, right? From the beginning of the video to the end of the video. He started out as, you know, angel in the Garden of Eden playing his guitar with his dreads and all that, right? Innocence. By the time the video was over, he killed the devil, became the devil. Actually did the little crown symbol we all seen Beyonce do in the past. And people have to remember, this is not the first time an artist has done something like this. There's been gay artists in the past, and there's been artists that have pushed the boundaries in the past, that have called themselves gods and devils and demons and all that, you know. You know, we have to remember Beyonce 15 years ago when she was going through her Sasha Fierce thing. Everyone thought she was, her and Jay-Z was in the Illuminati. She was doing all this devil stuff, and yeah, and Jay-Z's video on to the next one, it showed all the devil worshiping and all the sacrificed animals and all that stuff. Even Kanye, when he first did Power, no one man should have all that power. The video he did, the minute and a half video he did, everybody thought he was crazy. Marilyn Manson, you know the things that he did 15, 20 years ago, back in the Britney Spears era. You know, even Marilyn Manson, you know, as a, not considered a devil worshiper, but people look at things like the pentagram and they think that it's inherently evil, or, you know, people wear black a lot when black is actually a color of protection. Just like white is a color of purity. You know, you wear black to bounce other people's negative thoughts and negative feelings off of you and things like that. So, you know, all the symbolism and the colorism and all these different things that we see in this little Nas X video is not new. We've seen Nicki Minaj, we've seen Cardi B twerk on the pole. The only thing that makes it polarizing is that now it's a little gay boy. Instead of it being Beyonce and doing her, you know, having her little mental thing, acting like she had mental issues with the whole Sasha Fierce thing, you know. Coming out looking like a robot with the armor on and all that stuff, all these different signs and symbols that had people talking about the Illuminati and the New World Order and all these things. So again, these things are not really new. I mean, the LGBTQ community has become pretty mainstream over the past 4 or 5 years. So things like this don't necessarily surprise me. It just embarrasses me that people have the audacity to display these things out in the open. You know, there was a certain time where curse words weren't allowed on network TV, or curse words weren't allowed in music videos, or certain music videos were played at 3 or 4 in the morning. But you know, now everything's pretty much normal. Now they're desensitizing people to the point to where they can do anything, put anything, and say anything out on a public platform, and people are going to gravitate to it no matter what it is. You know, it can be any random story about a pastor cheating or something like that, or a president fumbling the ball, or even music. You know, music is a part of media. They use different artists to push different agendas, just like they had, you know, the females, just like how they had, you know, Cardi B, and they try to get Megan Thee Stallion to push black female votes to the Democratic Party in order to elect Joe Biden, and Black Girl Magic Kamala Harris as the female vice president. So, you know, there's agendas behind everything. You just have to be able to use your discernment and stand on your square, and make sure you have the proper vision, make sure that you're living by the proper values, and that you are taking advantage of the precious time and influence that you may have. You know, some people just like to take their 15 minutes of fame and just look like a dodo the whole time. But there's people that's actually out there pushing the movement. You know, he says he's trying to make it, you know, more comfortable and more normal for you know, people of an alternative lifestyle to live a more normal life, but they've been doing that for the past 10, 20 years. The only thing you're doing is shaking your ass in front of a music video, just like all these females do. Just like, but you're a guy. Like, why are you doing? You didn't have to make. If you wanted to make this video, you didn't have to make it this way. You could have still had the same lyrics. You could have visualized it in a different way, bro. You know, you have to worry about not only your fans or your family and your nieces and your nephews. I don't know if, you know, he wants to have kids one day, but he has to realize that these are the types of things that's that you can't really push or throw it on the culture, you know. And you know what, there's some of his songs that I actually like, but now it's like, now I'm going to completely stay away from him and his music. You know, I'm able to separate the art from the artist, but you know, there's still a certain energy frequency that's associated with these different vibes and tempos and you know, drums and snares and everything, even the lyrics and the colors, all that stuff. You know, I'm not really into all that stuff. Like, I like bright visuals, but you know, we get halfway through the video and the guy's like sliding down a stripper pole to hell, and then he's twerking on the devil, and then like yeah, it's too much. You know, I wouldn't really allow my child to watch anything like that. Like, I would be afraid for a teenager to watch something like that. I mean, you might as well turn on Nightmare on Elm Street, right? Might as well put on Brokeback Mountain, right? You wouldn't let your children watch Brokeback Mountain, but you're letting your children watch Lil Nas X videos back to back to back. So is the way of the world. But that's all I wanted to come out and talk to you guys about today. I've been kind of busy lately. The weekend is almost over. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself and staying positive. Keep a clear channel and learn something new every day. Don't get triggered. You know, it's just, you know, that's part of the culture now. We have the trigger culture. You know, but it's bringing awareness of, you know, to our emotional intelligence and how we react and how we perceive certain things through our human vessel. You know, we have to all deal with the mental, the spiritual, and the physical. You know, you have to be able to process things with your mind and, you know, weigh things out with your heart. And, you know, the physical there, your sexual energies, your creation, the things that you're able to do with your hands, your feet, the arts you're able to perform with your body. We're going to have to be able to make sure that we are on the right path with those as well. But that's it for me. Gonna go in the house, do some cleansing rituals, probably play some video games, you know. Hopefully you're not still in church, or hopefully you're at home having your good Sunday's dinner. Make sure you drink your water, eat your veggies. Peace out.